is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full and the fans are getting to fever pitch.
Attention, Stephen Alford. That's Stephen Alford. Please meet your daughter at guest relations. Thank you.
Well, in this competition, we reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
Right from the kickoff, they look like scoring. They have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
It's another Wayne Rooney goal. When he's good, he's very, very good indeed.
Oh, he's in the mood at the moment. Any chance you fancy him to snap up?
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. Two for him on the day, and two very well taken goals. A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. Just one, and it's in for the goal.
Nothing like for a manager seeing a goal like that. Real team effort. Great understanding between those lads down there.
Well, there is a big difference between these two teams, and that goal has meant it's reflected in the scoreline.
I think it's going to be a stroll from here on in because they've got a big cushion. Rightly so, well in the lead.
The opposition in danger. They scored!
Well, you can't really blame the keeper. He did his job to initially save that shot, but that's when he needs some help. And the striker was on hand to finish.
Well, he's followed the forwards manual, Alan, hasn't he, really following up to get the chance when it comes off the keeper.
Well, that's what a striker's game should be all about, anticipating the knockdown and getting there first. Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score.
They are playing well. Their superiority increased really with this goal.
Well, you can only see more goals coming their way, the way they played.
And here is another angle on that goal. I don't think we last. What a day he's having. 3 goals now.
He's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match, and he thoroughly deserves that hat-trick.
Well, the game, Peter. What about Wayne Rooney and his contribution to this game? Let's get some closing thoughts from Alan Smith.
He was so sharp in front of goal. Not every day you grab yourself a hat-trick. No wonder he's laughing. His manager too will be doubly pleased with that win.
Day. This is a group stage match, and the pressure is high on the players today.
It is in tournament football, very much a question of concentration and keeping a good consistency of performance.
Phil Jagielka. Number 20, Eric Lamala. Number 7.
Well, a couple of star names that we're looking at today. What do you think, Alan?
Well, I think both of these players should come into this match with their confidence brimming, really, because they really have played well. They've led from the front.
And this is today's starting lineup for the home team. Dante plays with Phil Jagielka as the centre-backs. And they've gone with 2 up front today. Team news for you for River Plate here. It's the old joke, isn't it, Alan? Diamonds aren't forever, but they are for this game anyway, for this manager.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? We've got those lads on the side of the diamond quite wide, but I think they might tuck in when they haven't got the ball, just to try.
In front here, and he's done just that.
Oh, they've laid down a marker with that goal. Really good finish.
Well, you get a lot of satisfaction as a goal-scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
No, it was the poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, it took a little bit of instinct.
Scored again! It's a great spell for this team. 2 goals in rapid succession. Another angle on it here. Oh, it's a great goal! Through the keeper and nicely set up for the tap-in.
Well, sometimes in these situations you see the player on the ball want to take the glory, but that wasn't the case here.
Off the post and in! Right to the side of the goal and nicking off the inside of the post on its way in.
On another day that might have rebounded back into play, but not this time.
Score.
Well, that is old-fashioned wing play at its best. What a cross.
Well, they call it his weaker side. Not too weak, that.
Didn't look that way, did it, Martin? He took a little chance there, and he's really been rewarded for it.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
The way they moved the ball about there, Martin, before creating the chance was really good. They picked the right pass every time now.
Important moment, maybe the most important moment in the match. They shouldn't be caught from here, should they, Alan?
I don't think so. There'll be questions asked if they are. And to be honest with you, Martin, the opposition looks down and out down there. No heart in mouth time for the player that's hit it, but he's got his just rewards. It's a goal.
Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Let's have another peek at that goal. One team really... What a lovely death finish that was. Well, two against the goalkeeper, and they managed to stay onside and worked it perfectly, really.
Yeah, they did, and players of this standard should be able to work it perfectly. And the pass was released at just the right moment, taking the keeper out of the equation.
They never let up, did they? They kept on going to make this a very big margin of victory.
Yeah, they were ruthless, actually. Quite often, last 10 or 15, you ease off, but this team didn't.
What about Wayne Rooney and his contribution to this game? Let's get some closing thoughts from Alan Smith.
Well, he was certainly the man to watch for the opposition, but they could do nothing to tame him. Got himself a brace.
All day. This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an end.
Well, that's the opener, and it's been coming. The better side, but you have to score when you're on top. We wondered whether they would do that, but they have done, and they've done it in fine style. Superb goal here.
You have to say the marking was pretty pitiful, but really good finish.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. So well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. It was a move to make your mouth water. Great goal.
Well, it was such a beautifully delivered corner that you just felt it was going to end up with a goal.
What a goal! Successful set piece, defence didn't deal with it, and a goal from the corner.
Well, I think there's been a bit of practice gone into this corner, because they all knew what they were doing. Boy, did it come off.
Excellent for his team, easy for him.
Well, he's laughing and joking about it, because it was perhaps the easiest goal he's ever scored in his career.
I have to say, goal!
Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder the way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box. just like that.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. Just like the first one. Let's have another kick at that goal. I don't think we expected this.
Nothing like for a manager seeing a goal like that. Real team effort. Great understanding between those lads down there.
Goals. You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. You don't often see... Oh, that's a fantastic goal!
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
But if you keep going in to that sort of area, the ball will drop for you, and it dropped perfectly for him.
That's a lesson to anybody enduring a goal drought. Keep getting into the positions, in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will score.
A hat-trick, and I'm sure this won't be his last. On the way, he's really away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored two, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
One team, and this is a goal!
Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score.
That was an amazing shot, very difficult technique, and the goalkeeper left helpless.
Well, he's rooted to the spot, he flew past him at some pace.
I don't think we expect a fantastic goal. Two for him on the day, and two very well taken goals. The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Little surprise. He couldn't have hit that better. Difficult technique.
Yeah, and you've got to have confidence to take that on, and he is playing with confidence.
He took it on, and that showed a bit of courage. And he was rewarded for his bravery with the perfect volley.
Oh, sometimes they can fly into rows there, but that one, back of the net. Well done, son.
It's a tough... What about about Wayne Rooney and his contribution to this game? Let's get some closing thoughts from Alan Smith.
We came into this match absolutely full of confidence, and he's just continued in the same vein. What a hat-trick, what a performance in this win.
Here is we are going to see in action the top scorer in the league, and it's live. We're still a bit away from the players thinking about silverware and medals, but we are getting to the stage where the competition becomes really serious in this round of 16.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting whether it's an open attacking match or whether it becomes a cagey affair. I hope it's not the latter, but it might just be.
Do you think, Alan, this could turn out to be a contest between two real playmakers?
Well, we have got two here, haven't we? And you've got to have your teammates on the right wavelength, on the same wavelength, but these two lads have had that this season.
And number 11, Nolito.
And this is the lineup for the home side. Pablo Zabaleta starts with Leighton Baines as the fullbacks. Nolito starts with Eric Lamela looking to provide width. And it looks good in attack with these two strikers. And this is how the manager of the visiting team wants to go today. He's starting 11. Different kind of approach from this side, I think. They will get men behind the ball. They will make it difficult for the opposition to score.
It's that old-fashioned art that's quite often ignored of defending, just resolute.
And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game. Well, he got to the position of maximum opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity to squander.
Yeah, we often say it was an easy chance, but you have got to be there. And this lad has got the knack of doing that.
And that has opened a fine goal. They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment. But if you keep going in to that sort of area, the ball will drop for you, and it dropped perfectly for him.
I think that's the lesson to anybody enduring a goal drought. Keep getting into the positions in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will score.
Restart. And a goal!
Well, good finish, no doubt, Martin, but what about the play before that? What about the passing? Wonderful team effort.
There's another one for them.
Well, it's certainly going to help the goal difference. It might be important at the end of the season.
Well, here's the goal again. A very well in cup ties. Winning is all that matters, and they have won.
Yeah, they've done the necessary. I think they just about deserved it. It was close at times, but yeah, winners here.
What about Wayne Rooney and his contribution to this game? Let's get some closing thoughts from Alan Smith.
Yeah, top-class performance. Really good goal, and his work ethic was second to none. No wonder his teammates are happy with him.
The main story here is we are going to see in action the top scorer in the league. And it's live. Well, to get a place in the last 8 of this tournament, as these two teams have, a great compliment to both, but only one can go into the semi-finals.
It's difficult to split them, actually. You can see what they've shown so far. Plenty of plus points from them. And there's strikers on this pitch that can score goals. Let's hope we have a few.
Number 23, the
A couple of exceptional talents in a really good game.
Number 17,
Might be focusing on.
Well, we've earmarked these two because they have been in fantastic form this season. It's been a pleasure to watch them.
11, Nolito.
So this is how the hosts line up today. Pablo Zabaleta starts with Leighton Baines as the fullbacks. Luciano Narsing plays with Nolito on the flanks. And looking at the front men, well, there are two of them in this lineup. This is how the visitors will line up today. Two banks of four, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
Goal of the game.
No wonder they're off and running in celebration.
You have to be there to score it. And he ran in and got his reward, just couldn't miss.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, it took a little bit of instinct.
Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. You don't get away with that when you're a goalkeeper at this level.
No, rush of blood, and that's not what you want from your goalkeeper, and it's cost his side.
Just wide. Well, that's the quarter-final over with. They're through, and they're through into the semi-finals. Great feeling for them.
Well, they can almost smell that final now, can't they? Look at the look on the faces. They are delighted.
I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
Well, as for the opposition, he was, of course... Been such a good competition, hasn't it, Alan, to get to this stage, and we're really full of anticipation about the semi-finals.
Oh, we've been treated to some excellent football from these two teams, full of match winners, so we should be expecting some thrills today.
Really anticipating something special from him here today.
Two important goals last time out, really good.
Here's the lineup for America de Cali. So, Alan, 4-4-2?
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
is today's lineup for the visiting team.
Phil Jagielka plays with Dante as the centre-backs. Carlos Vela starts with Eric Lamela looking to provide width.
And it's good to see that they've got two strikers looking to provide the goal threat for them. Just that.
Oh, they've laid down the marker with that goal. Really good finish.
Wayne Rooney on a hot streak again, another fine goal from him.
Well, he's got that kind of finish in him. Wayne is in fine form.
Let's see the replay now. Two for him on the day, and two very well taken goals. Another angle on it here. Restarted. They have this great result.
All about getting over the line. Nobody remembers losing semi-finalists. They are the winners.
Wayne Rooney watch today for us, really, as well as describing the rest of the game, of course, alongside me, Alan Smith.
A really good day at the office for him. Grabs himself a couple in a win. Couldn't be much.
Here he is, the top scorer in the league, the main feature of our match today, and it's live.
It's a great day for both the teams. It's a great day for us as commentators as well. We love to have the opportunity to bring matches of this magnitude to you. And we really don't know what's going to happen, but somebody we know will leave here with a piece of silverware, and somebody else will leave here in tears.
Showpiece event like this, invariably, there is a hero at the end of it. Down at those 22 players, I wonder who that might be.
Well, these two players, perhaps we picked out as the likely candidates to keep a special eye on. Alan Smith.
Well, two excellent attacking players we are treated to seeing. They're really enjoying good seasons, and I'm expecting a bit more of the same today.
New York City FC will line up like this today.
We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
Here's the lineup.
Phil Jagielka plays with Dante as the centre-backs. Nolito starts with Eric Lamela looking to provide width.
And a partnership with these two strikers up front. Big moment in a big match. The opening goal.
Well, in a game that's been tight, who knows how decisive that might be. A goal from Lamela, and the crowd are on the feet. They're loving this finish. First time, top left, wonderful.
Let's have another peek at that goal. theirs, the whistle has gone.
Well, you can't blame them now for just letting it all hang out. They've had to be so disciplined over the course of this competition, but now it's party time for those boys.
Well, they have their place in the history of this competition. They don't realise that at the moment. They're just celebrating the moment. And now, wonderful scenes of joy here. And no wonder they're milking the moment. Want to make absolutely the most of this.
Well, they're a proper team, aren't they? They've stuck together, defended really well in this competition and snatched the goals, the vital times, so fully deserved winners.
There they go. They are the champions. Have to have the team photo, and they're getting ready for it now.
Yeah, one of those